There we go. I put that in there. Ha 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 ha. Just like last time. That never happened. I'm going to make sure I edit out the first clap of you trying to catch up. So you look like a fool. That was funny as fuck last time. That was really funny. Oh, we should bring that closer. Make it easier to grab. You know what I mean? All right, anywho.
Wait, you're trying to reset after all the claps I just did?
Hey, guys!
Hey, guys. Welcome to the Nomikai Podcast.
Hi, I'm Alex. This right here is
Quincy.
And welcome back to the Nomikai Podcast. Now, this is actually the third attempt of succeeding at recording, because the first time it was before 4th of July, but for some reason when I tried to get it to push out in my editing software, it wouldn't render all the way.
Maybe because of 4th of July, internet connection services are usually back.
Well, no, it wasn't rendering out of my editing software. It wasn't even getting close to the internet.
Oh, so like it wasn't even registering whatsoever.
Yeah, it would start rendering, and then at 70-something%, it would stop.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was like,
Cry.
But then the second attempt was last week or 2 weeks ago. Last week, and the thing is, I didn't have a splitter for our recording equipment, so we were both using separate audio recorders, and for some reason his audio recorder was just balls to the wall, just peak loud, and it was just unbearable to actually hear. And I couldn't do it out of pride reasons of uploading it, because it just sounded awful.
Sounded beautiful.
Like, it was the worst thing you could ever imagine.
Best thing ever.
That being said, I didn't even bother, and this time I already bought a new splitter, and it's going to be used on this one that does work, because I haven't even tried to fix the other one because I'm a lazy piece of poo-poo. And we're gonna just this time get it going. That means this one's gonna actually upload on the 1st of August.
1st of August.
Yep, going in hard, starting in strong. I did want to bring back some content and actually like have it scheduled out properly. And I did a good job. Got myself a little bit ahead. Charming.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're glad to be back.
So that's what the people come for, is anime and burps.
He's been drinking today.
I have.
Already. The drink we're actually drinking today is the drink he's been drinking all day, because I didn't want to mix drinks for him, and also I want to make sure we're going to be of course trying new drinks eventually, because we need more good stuff, don't we? We need to try something new.
I mean, I'm always down to try something new, but I'm not gonna lie. You know me, I'm loving this Kraken the wild cherry pep. Ooh.
As you can tell, he's been drinking. We're drinking the Kraken, and we're drinking alongside with it wild cherry Pepsi. This is actually his fan favorite for himself. This is the one I see him drink most commonly.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of like all the things I've mixed up.
Me lucky rum. Lucky rum.
And I think, no, it'd be a good idea. Next week, let's do my fan favorite drink.
Gin
and orange soda. Fanta, to be specific. I think that'll be a good idea for next week. So, you know.
Don't you also like the nice orange?
I mean, yeah. It's just
But it's more of the Fanta?
Yeah.
All right.
I get the Fanta one more, because like the
I think
Fanta has that kick to it. You know what I mean? Fanta has a little bit more kick.
Mm-hmm.
Where nice, it's good. It's just that it's more smooth.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, I can do either or. It doesn't matter. I won't be able to taste the difference really when I'm drinking it, because gin is a dangerous combination with the orange soda, I promise you. And we'll get into that next week. But for now, let's enjoy what we got going on. How have you been, Q-Dog?
Chilling. You know, I've been really enjoying so far the past 2 days off that I've had. And, you know, job's going well. So I can't really complain. I've been enjoying my manga, enjoying some anime here and there, seeing some manga that I've been reading turn into anime.
Yeah, doesn't it feel so satisfying when you see that?
Yeah.
Like, I know that feeling when you start reading something and then it's just like announcement and you're like,
yeah, one of the mangas that I was reading is actually anime, so I'm actually going to recommend it.
Oh wait, never mind. You're gonna recommend it.
I'm gonna recommend it because
the manga or the anime.
The anime.
Okay.
The manga I'm gonna recommend something else, but the anime I will recommend just because it's like I know some people don't like reading mangas sometimes.
Yeah,
prefer the.
I feel bad for the manga crowd, like, or at least people. The manga crowd trying to get people who watch anime into the manga crowd.
But for the people that are out there that do kind of enjoy the manga, but they rather see most. Depictions of animation or character or fictician characters displayed in more of an animated feature, or way, it's a great, it'd be a great one to pick. So
Okay, yeah. When we get to the
We'll get to
anime
that.
portion, we'll dive right into. Actually, wait. Did we talk about anime first or manga first? I forgot.
we talk about manga first.
Oh,
usually.
okay. Making sure.
Usually, I think.
I
I mean,
forgot.
recently we started doing that. I don't know about older videos. I had to look at the older videos.
I guess we'll start with manga. I think because it's a smaller demographic, easy to blast through
Yeah.
in comparison. And usually with anime, it usually takes me a long time to talk about it, typically, because I like making like the 3 reasons to watch videos, and those I actually sit down and think really hard, spend a lot of time. In those videos, usually the 3 reasons to watch does fine, and the 3 reasons not to watch always does bad because everyone thinks I'm saying their show is absolute crap. When I can literally, no, there's a video I actually had to take down because YouTube gave me a copyright strike on it, but it didn't receive a copyright strike for a long time. And the reason why I now know why it has a copyright strike is because it received a lot of negative backlash. And it was 3 reasons not to watch Usagi Drop. And out of all the shows I thought I would get a lot of negative backlash on,
That's
not the show I thought I would. I thought even Naruto I was going to get backlash on, but I didn't. People in Naruto were just like, yeah, that's cool. I understand your reasons. Makes sense to me.
But Usagi Drop, they were like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Burn him.
Literally, I had 1 like and 33 dislikes on that video.
Jesus, man. They
33
they
people.
completely disagree with you.
Thank you for the smooth talking, and after that super professional technical difficulty, now I got to do the typical like screen like technical difficulties crap, and I got stuck. Huh.
What? They just want to make their presence known, bro. It's all good.
It's cool. I do the same thing. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Words.
usually with Usagi Drop was the one where I received the most negative backlash ever in any 3 reasons not to watch video I've ever made. And the thing is, I sucked that show's penis. I deep throated it throughout the not to watch video also. And
It's honestly good.
because I actually thought it was actually it's an anime I can't actually complain about. Like, and the reasons why I actually said not to watch it really would be like, it's not for everyone, which is true. It's not.
It's fine.
Like, it's not for people. If you're into action, drama, yeah, there's some drama, but it's not the type of drama that most anime do.
It's kind of like how, like, if you enjoy comedies but you hate harems, you're not going to enjoy Girls Bravo. Yes,
Yeah.
is it comedical? Hell yeah. It's got a lot of comedy in it. But the entire premise of the story is this guy who's xenophobic trying to have some girl who makes him not feel xenophobic help cure him of his xenophobia. And, she just does that by doing regular... Anyways.
Female things.
Not even regular female things.
It's just one of those shows.
It's one of those shows that I don't like going into deep detail on. It's just...
I understand.
Ugh.
Because the Usagi Drop's a show that I genuinely enjoy.
I think it's my third burp already.
I had to. I know you've been killing it. It's a show that I thought was like. I thought it was actually the hardest one I had to write a list or a script for to say not to watch it because I'm like, there's literally no reason not to watch this. And I was like, well, I mean, if you're into action, this is not going to be your show. And if you're into like kind of heavy drama, like the dramatic drama we're used to seeing, like stuff we see in like, for example, Say I Love You, or in give me an anime that has like a lot of drama, like, or even the type of drama that Neon Genesis has.
Okay, I was like,
you're not going to really enjoy it in that regard because the drama in there is light feeling. It's heavy, but it's portrayed realistically. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's very realistic and remember, you're dealing with this struggle of a single middle-aged dude raising his aunt.
I kind of can't really read or watch dramas because I've started to realize they irritate me. It's
Because
to the point where I'm just like, these problems, all you have to do is just stop being a dick.
No, it's funny.
Easy.
A lot of problems in drama is that, what if we just did this thing called talk about it?
What if you do this thing called talk about it? What if you do this thing called don't get, mind your own fucking business?
Yeah.
It's basically every drama is don't be so sensitive. That's
Actually,
all it is.
There's this one series where I like the main heroine, but I hate the main character. I actually don't like him. It's called 1 Week Friends. You ever heard of that?
No.
Dude, you will. I hate the main character. I don't like him. Okay.
He's a whiny little shit.
He makes Shinji Ikari seem like a pretty cool dude in regard to like, and actually at least Shinji gets in a goddamn robot, and he's complaining, but remember he's 14 years old and he's dealing with giant robot shit, and his dad basically left him and doesn't love him. Like, I mean, technically his problems make sense, but the 1 Week Friends one where like the main character has like some conflicting things in regard to the chick that he's into and wants to be friends with, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Because it's basically what 1 Week Friends is about. It's about I might as well look at y'all too, but it's about a
I'm gonna ignore
guy.
you guys.
I'm gonna ignore you guys. I love it. Stop. Okay, so basically, God damn it, it's about
No cameras in my face, please.
It's about a boy who sees a girl who's always by herself and doesn't have friends. He acknowledges it. And everyone's like, yeah, no one's her friend. So he decides that he's going to try to be her friend. And she basically says, nah. And he keeps trying anyway. And the reason why she says, I don't want, she proves why she doesn't want to be his friend is because by next week, she's not going to remember him. So basically, she has a whole, she has this, you remember 50 First Dates?
Yeah.
Remember how the girl would forget everything and keep going back to the beginning?
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it's about. She has this thing where she can't remember the people she interacted with at all and how she interacted with them by the beginning of the week.
Next week. Okay.
So she already basically emotionally detached herself from everyone because people acted kind of strange when she couldn't remember certain things. So she's already emotionally detached from everything by that time.
Well,
which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So far, that's a kind of cool thing, and he figures out a solution to that. It's called the easiest solution ever, which I thought immediately. I was like, why don't you just have a fucking journal or diary to keep track of everything?
Have a planner, a tracker.
And yeah, she did that, and they became friends. Right? She would wake up. She left a thing on the notebook saying, "Read it." So she would see it in the morning, read it, and then hear about all the things that she did that week. And she's like, "Oh, that's awesome! I have this thing called friends." Mind you, this girl, she is freaking adorable. Like, even when she has a resting bitch face on for when she's emotionally detached to people, which is like, she acts...
Most characters.
Yeah. She still looks adorable. And, it's cool, whatever. The main character, I thought he was kind of, cool for what he was doing. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, he's trying to be your friend and all that. Maybe clap cheeks after they graduate. Get it, my guy. I'm rooting for you. But throughout the series, the drama that happens, that comes from him as a person that, doesn't really, feel anything or, doesn't really have any issues in comparison to her, what she has to deal with. It's kind of just like, why are you being a bitch baby right now? It's like, I understand the stress in regards that comes with it. I understand. It must be stressful trying to constantly be friends. It's funny you do that. The mic right there.
Oh, shit. They didn't hear it. Don't worry about it. They won't hear it. It's all good.
I'm not going to edit it out. You got me fucked up.
No, I'm not saying that you're good at it. I'm just saying they're just not going to hear it.
Oh.
Somehow me, knowing my luck, that mic just cut out right there.
I hope it stays in. And then you better watch to it. It'll
Nope.
be funny. But anywho, basically he's kind of like being a bitch baby on some of the things that are very stressful that would be more stressful to her than him, but she kind of takes it like, no big deal, and he kind of just is a bitch baby, and I don't like him. He makes it hard to like him for the 12 episodes I deal with him, and he starts being annoying by like the 3rd or 4th episode, and I'm just like,
yeah.
And I thought I would like the entirety of the show. I like the premise of the show. The premise of the series is actually really good. Just the main character makes me not like him, and I'm upset about it.
Well, here's how you look at it. Maybe the reason why he's so sensitive is because we already know he likes her.
Yes.
And when we see it in anime all the time, when a character seems to like somebody, especially a whole entire lot, they tend to project their own inner feelings and insecurities about that person out onto them. So her always constantly forgetting or being clumsy or having those issues bugs him so bad because he can see that it's a terrible way for her to, it's a terrible way for her to be able to live her life, and that she has nothing. There's no way for her to control it.
There is one thing.
It can be annoying just because, bro, no one asked you to be an overbearing fucking parent.
Yeah,
Who the fuck are you?
and no, there's a thing he does in this series that kind of where I was just like being turned off to him was like he was like, oh, let's see if we can get you to have more friends, and then because let's see if we can because he has a friend too. He's my favorite character. He's kind of a douche, and
so he reminds you of you. Got
it.
Got it.
Talking
Cool.
about. So
We got it. All right.
So he she and him. So he makes her. Introduces them to each other as like friends. She's like, all right, cool. Nice to meet you, my niggas. And he's like, cool, all right. And he thought the whole, memory thing was BS, but then he learned it wasn't. But here's the thing. The main character gets jealous when they become friends. Not like they do anything special or anything. Not like they do anything. It's just they have certain things in common.
Oh.
And then he's like, now I feel left out. And it's just like, dog, like they only had this one conversation. She made a new friend. She's trying to get to know her new friend that you introduced to her. It's not like she's like, hey, I'm buttoning them pants, my boy. Come on, let's see what's going on.
We don't know that.
And So
Yeah.
So, whatever. No, because he gets a love interest like later down the line.
Oh.
And it's like, whatever. But it's just like, it's like whatever. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like the main character. He was just too whiny for me. He was too whiny for like the amount of stress he was giving to himself.
He was just caring too much.
Yeah, something like that.
Get it?
Yeah, I got it. I knew exactly what you said.
Yeah, got it.
Anywho, what was the humble? Oh, yeah.
Caring
So, yeah, like I
much.
said, stop disliking my Usagi drop video. Actually, you can't anymore. It's gone because people deleted it off the internet. I should re-upload it. I should just re-upload and see if it gets some likes.
See if it gets some likes.
I know it won't.
It's going to be hated all over again.
It's going to be the same commenters.
His opinion is trash, garbage.
Not unsubscribing. You weren't subscribed. I subscribed and then I unsubscribed just so I can let you know I'm unsubscribing.
Just don't unsubscribe.
you did no damage. But anywho, let's get into the good stuff. Let's get into the good stuff. Let's talk about some great manga that we've been reading. I've been blabbering my mouth, so I'll let you take the floor on this one.
All right, well, I guess I'll start off with my manga. I was perfectly fine with you guys. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can go. I wasn't ready to go, but I guess I kind of am. Sort of, a little bit. I'm taking another sip of my drink real quick. But the manga I'm going to be recommending is Kitsune Spirit.
I know exactly what the hell he's recommending.
Kitsune Spirit is a nice, another wholesome little manga that you can read. It's about 73 chapters in. Each chapter is like 3 to 5 pages, so really quick read. But basically, it's about a man who gets married to a yokai fox demon spirit.
I think it's called Kitsune.
Black fox.
Isn't it Kitsune? Isn't that what that is?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what it is, but I mean, like.
Oh yeah, English people,
but
Americans.
For the technical side of it, it's a black demon fox. Kitsune is usually just fox demon, but this one's a black fox demon.
It's a nigga.
No, she's white, just with black eyes
she's Asian.
Black eyes, black nails, black hair,
Asian.
and 3 black tails that are apparently really floofy and soft to the touch.
Man, you are just gassing it up today.
But the cool thing, the one thing that really drew me to this manga, and honestly got his attention as well, was really just the very first. All you have to do, read the first page. Just read the first page.
It is hilarious.
Just go ahead, go ahead. Just check out. Sorry, not the first page. Check out the very first chapter of Kitsune Spirit. And I guarantee you.
Yeah, I actually sat there and put it in my favorite list to actually read because
it's like, I
guarantee
you're gonna look at it and be like, all right, I gotta see what more goes on. All right, let me figure out how.
It's only a couple pages.
And let me tell you something. Even though it's only a couple pages, they just like to throw a lot of story in there for you. You know, it's like of course they have the romance between the wife and husband, They have their misunderstanding between the wife and the husband. They have the enemies that are trying to target the wife, so the husband gets involved. And so it's just a classical story. I will say one of my favorite scenes so far that has happened is that some owl ninja beast thing.
Yeah.
Some owl demon, yokai.
Mm-hmm.
After was on a mission, and the husband stopped him from completing his mission because human.
Yeah.
Human must watch human.
Even humans do things.
Humans, we protect other humans sometimes, not always, sometimes. So he protect, and I was like, oh, my food, and he was like, sorry, I'll treat you to something later. And he was like, yeah, I was like, I gotta complete my mission. And he was like, nah, you don't gotta do that.
You don't gotta do that.
And then I was like, wait a minute. Are you that black fox demon? And he started attacking husband. Husband defended himself because he's been, training his body. You'll see when you read more. And then, he goes running off into woods to go, get the owl away from city and into his territory because he turned mountains into awesome training ground. Yeah. And then he managed to punch an owl, and not just punch an owl, but punch a demon owl's beak and break it. So yeah, so far that's my favorite. First time he punched, he was like, damn, it's a hard ass beak. Second time he punches, he put his finger out, get that real impact going. That shit was like, I was like, oh, this man, you can't fuck with this guy.
He eats his vegetables.
He eats his vegetables. Now the funniest part will be when he came home and his wife had a misunderstanding. Where she thought, she smelled an unfamiliar scent on him.
I see where it's going.
And so once the misunderstanding was cleared up, what she did ever since whenever he went out, she'd go up and rub her body against him. And he's like, what are you doing? She's like, marking. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna head out then.
That's a Pokemon term now.
And so he was walking along, a cat showed up, and he's like, oh, cool, cat. Kneeled down and was about to looking high at the kitty. You just see this aura of like a fox just looking menacing, and its eyes red, just staring at the cat. Because that's what the cat smells, Again,
what the hell are you? Hey, you smell like something.
You smell like doom.
And you saw that like, no.
So the cat ran away from him, So yeah,
protecting your territory.
She definitely was after that.
Mm-hmm.
Then was gonna have no strange smells on him after that.
None of that business. Just in case. Security. All right. So I guess I'll dive into the one I wanted to talk about.
Fire off, my guy.
Yeah, I'm talking about the best wholesome manga of all time, Asu no Yoichi.
Which is also an anime that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah. It's a great wholesome manga.
It is. It's a great epic quest about a boy who spent his entire life training in the mountains.
Yep.
With his grandfather to become the world's greatest samurai and to fight the hidden evils that lie within the city of Japan.
Yes. And where he does? He does more training at another dojo. A friend, you would say, of the grandfather, and decides to train with his daughter. Because, I guess daughters, because, two of them. I guess two of them. Yeah, that's the plural word. Daughters. Out of, 2 out of the 4 daughters that look nothing alike, but are related.
Yeah.
But have no traits that resemble each other. Not even in the eyes, not hair, not... How they relate? Never mind. Yeah. Go read that. Okay, all right. Joking aside, this is actually... this series, I have a lot of emotions to this series, actually. Because I remember when I first watched it, I was a teenager. So I was like, wow! Titties! Titties! Ah! Remember, this is a time when I thought To Love Aru was pretty damn good. This was a time where I thought High School of the Dead had a great storyline.
Whoa. High School of the Dead is beautiful. And High School DxD, oh, don't even get me started on the masterful artwork.
Actually, High School DxD has actually pretty cool fucking like.
Yeah, it actually
story.
does.
Yeah, it actually has a cool story and a good plot line.
It's just.
It has a good plot line too.
It's
like,
just the fan service, and that is so heavy.
The thing is, they actually package it in there where the fan service they give you matches the amount of like story and plot line, and you're just like, am I both enlightened and hardened? The answer is yes.
High School DxD in a nutshell.
But yeah, this was like when I think I first saw this when I was 13. Yeah, I saw Asu no Yoichi when I was 13 to 14. So this is when I already been watching anime for about like 7 years. But remember, puberty is a thing. So I was like, wow! I went from mecha to boobies. I'm like, hey, I've got tits I'm interested in. And that's just, whatever. The main character is the typical main character you ever get in every harem, aka his only characteristic trait that is actually, there really is that he's a nice guy. He's kind of goofy and silly and clumsy every once in a while because he's adapting to the city lifestyle. Now, I will admit one thing. He is a bit of a badass when he's actually fighting with the sword. Like, he's not the typical, I never followed the sword in my life. Has a hidden technique that only one person has mastered, and he figured it out within an hour from watching that guy do it. No, he's not like that, at least.
Hey man, listen. Not everybody can be Rurouni Kenshin.
Not everyone can be Goku.
And even then, Rurouni Kenshin didn't really. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, did he even do that? I don't remember. No one can be Kenshiro. Yeah, I saw a guy do that move once. I can do it.
I thought it said clearly you had to have someone had to fight you with their fighting style for you to learn that fighting style. Now you had to see somebody else fight somebody to learn that fighting style.
I love Fist of the North Star.
Wait, does that mean he knows Ray's fighting style? We just haven't seen him use it yet.
He better. I mean, he's seen it 1,000 freaking times. You better know how to do shoes.
I never learned Ray's. How?
You watched them do so many.
You saw them fight against each other. You two fought against each other too.
I saw you guys.
Even if it was a fake fight, you still fought.
I saw you both work together to take down the Fang Clan. Or is it Wolf Clan? Is it Fang Clan? I'm making sure.
Yeah,
no, actually. Oh wait, no. Let me finish this first.
Clan.
Let me finish this first,
yeah.
and then I'll tell you the thing that we were talking about when it came to Fang Clan because it's fucking funny. All right, so with Asuno Yoi, remember that for me.
Fang Clan.
Fang Clan.
Okay.
For when the time after I'm done talking about this.
Oh God.
I believe in you. All right. So basically, main character, and now of course when it comes to harems, the rule of harem is that let's not make this guy have a personality. Let's make his personality just be he's a nice guy.
Makes sense.
And that's it. Because what companies are doing when they create the harem main character, the reason why they make him, nice and so dense is so you can portray yourself onto him. You're able to be like, yeah, you know what? Because the way it is see, the main character's a nice guy because you're a nice guy. And you're like, yeah, I am a nice guy. And that's why he's dense. Because you're like, yeah, I am a nice guy. You're not a nice guy. You're probably a tool. Not you. Never mind. So anyway,
you're a nice guy. You're probably a tool. I mean, not you. Anyway.
Moving on. Usually, the fan service that comes from this series isn't really good. It's really forced. It's a reach. It's one of those things where this wouldn't happen. And I mean, especially coming from a guy who's been trained really well. The amount of clumsiness he is, but based off of what we've seen, doesn't correlate at all.
No. It makes sense because the thing is he's used to more mountain stuff. So when now he's in a city, it's different. So he's got to train his body to get used to the city stuff.
That's weird. I'm looking at your face, and all I see is that your face is engraved saying bullshit right on your big ass forehead. It's just your forehead is literally saying bullshit.
Nope. Nope.
I love it.
No.
But yeah.
Listen, mountain stuff different from city stuff. Neanderthal have to learn difference. He was homeschooled. What the fuck he know about the city?
I mean,
nothing.
No, remember, he's not doing that good in schools either.
Exactly.
But then again,
he was homeschooled.
No,
What
wait.
does he know about society?
Hey,
in the city?
actually, I mean, technically, when it came to it, like,
he still walks around openly with a sword, and this.
it's it doesn't piss me off. It's a wooden sword. It's not even a real sword. Like he looks like a cosplayer, dude.
He could be.
And he's not though. We both know he's not.
Could
That's
be.
why we're like, he's just walking around looking like a cosplayer.
See,
And the teachers aren't even enforcing, hey, you gotta wear the school uniform, dog. Nah, that's cool, man. Wear your gi. Wear your whole, wear your getup, dude. It's cool. Like, is it cool if I carry my sword? Yeah. Is it real? No. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. Are you gonna really argue with the guy who can swing his sword to create air pressure to smack an individual so far away?
They haven't seen it, so shit, I would. If I didn't see him do it and I was in charge, I'd be like, hey, man, you gotta wear some nice getup. Never mind, man. You can do what the fuck you want. You want my job? You want my keys to my porch? Here you go. I just bought it. It's a 911 turbo. It drives nicely. Here you go.
You can take it. Actually, I was gonna get a new car anyways.
I didn't want this one anymore. I wanted to get a new project car. I was thinking about buying a Yugo so I can always have something to work on. Car guy joke. There you go.
Car guy joke. There you go.
No, there's actually a brand called Yugo.
You go.
And it's actually...
You don't stop. You go.
I think that is an actually car commercial for it. But anyway, it's not a good car at all. At all. You have to fix it all the time. All the time. If you buy a Yugo, your dream is to literally just keep fixing the car. That's all you want to do is fix a car. And thing is, worst part is, you can't even enhance it. It won't get any better. No one makes aftermarket parts for it. At all. So you can't even try to make it better and last long. It's going to go back to the same condition and all you can buy is more stock to install into that stock that broke last week. And that's the one's going to break in 3 months. Maybe 2 if you accidentally go too hard.
That's amazing.
Why do I know this? I'm just kidding. I never owned one. Thank God. I don't think I couldn't find one. I was actually trying to find one to see if they're real.
Oh, kind of like the 6 IV no good.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
I'm glad to see that. I was happy. I was like, this person hacked the most useless Pokemon, and it makes my heart warm.
Yeah.
He got a 6 IV no good Politoed. Shiny Politoed holding a rusty shield.
And I had Sword. If y'all don't know what we're talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield. And in Sword, you need the Sword item so that you can have Zacian reach his full potential. And in the Shield, you need the Shield item to reach Zacian to reach Zamazenta to reach his full potential. And of course, I got the Pokemon that can't really do much, no good IVs, and had the rusted shield for a carried item. It's like, I don't have Zamazenta.
And it made me feel good on the inside. Because now I was going to breed that. But I haven't played video games in like weeks.
I play them all the time.
Because I'm exhausted.
I'm not.
I'm really tired. Actually, no, I noticed I actually have I started getting dark circles under my eyes. I started noticing I got those. I
Since you started going back to work?
I noticed those 2 days ago.
Since you started going back to work?
Not even work. Work's not making me tired.
Oh.
It's life.
Life.
I stay up until freaking 2 to 3.
I do too.
And then I go to work, and then I do the same thing. I have a monster, and then I end up staying up till 2 to 3, sometimes 4 to 5.
Sometimes 4 to 5. God damn.
No, I don't know if you ever noticed. Sometimes I'll be up at I'll be up until 5, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta go to work in 4 hours.
Sleep 3.5. Well, 3 hours and 50 minutes.
I do it to myself.
Or sleep 4 hours, wake up in a panic, and then make it in that grace period of 5 minutes.
That's me. That's this guy. I abuse my grace period. But yeah, Asuna Yoichi, it's actually, okay. When you break it down, if you get rid of the awful fan service, actually no, if you just get rid of everything about it, you're gonna get a good I think even the action is it's too tamed. because the series is not focused on the action. It's not focused on the romance. It's just focused on the fan service and harem. You're here for titties. You're not here for anything else. If you came here...
Action-packed titties.
Action-packed titties. There's actually my favorite girl. I wish I remember her name. It's the assassin chick with white hair, and she's tall and she has long legs. She's thick with like all the C's, and like she is my favorite. Oh my god, I would the things I
She's thick with all the C's.
like bro, like she is waifu. Like if I ever do 3 reasons to watch on this series,
She's one of them.
oh, she's being the waifu of the month. She's she's already got that like reserved for every other character. I don't give a damn about. Yeah, I like the tsundere character's design,
Uh-huh.
but that's it.
Okay.
Other than that, she's a typical tsundere. Remember, this came out in like 1990 or early 2000s.
That's of course. It's when we always
so,
care about titties.
so you know exactly what I mean when you got the tsundere character. You got the 1990s to early 2000s tsundere character.
Yeah.
So you see why I don't like her, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. Hey, Becca. Now tsunderes nowadays, they're actually kind of like, they're getting more reasonable. Know what I mean? They're inching less violent.
Nah. She did actually just yeet you off a cliff.
Yeah, don't you know? The job of tsundere is they yeet your shit.
They yeet your shit. You confess your feelings to a tsundere on a cliff. They're gonna yeet you off the cliff.
When's the last time a tsundere actually won a harem?
Toradora.
He wasn't even a harem.
Kind of was.
Oh, it wasn't?
Kind of was.
Nuh-uh.
On both sides, they had.
No. Those two had crushes on someone else though.
Yeah, listen.
Like I understand and say it's a mixed fuck of.
It's kind of like a mini harem, really.
It's not a harem. That series is not a harem.
It felt like one.
But it wasn't though.
It felt like one. I
Like,
won't lie. It felt like
people
one.
were digging their own people, and they were just a gaggle fuck of just emotions.
That's probably why it felt like a harem.
I'm gonna say yeah. It wasn't like they were like, oh, I like you too. By the way, I like you too. Rick? What? Wait, who's Rick? You don't know Rick? He's in our home ex. He's the guy that baked the winning cherry pie. Yeah, that's me holding the pie. Now, oh,
Hey.
I love you, Toda. Oh, okay, leave me alone. But you know, it's like that show wasn't a harem. It was just that it was a lot of people who felt things towards other people, and it was just like it was a spider web.
That's probably why it felt like that, because
Yeah.
there's just a lot of people everywhere liking
Yeah.
somebody. I was like, this
Yeah.
is.
So when's the last time a tsundere actually won a harem?
What's that one called? IS.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Infinite Stratus.
I mean, I guess technically. Well, did they even finish the manga?
I don't know. I kind of gave up on
Because I know the
kind of
anime.
gave up on that show when they went all romance and harem on it. I was like,
Whoa, you're wrong. When they went all harem, not romance, harem.
it was.
Remember when like the show, the proportion of the series was like, hey, for like 15 minutes, this is action, and it's actually good. And then 5 minutes will be like some harem, romance.
They kind of did the same thing for Freezing, only
know,
what they did for Freezing, and they were like, it's action. Now it's a harem. Now it's a horror.
like you
Jumped around a lot.
But yeah, it was like okay, we're action for 15 minutes, and then for the last 5, we'll give you some harem and some fan service for the 5 minutes of within the series, or within the episode. And it was like, okay, cool, but
Man, I think the same people who did Freezing are doing Goblin Slayer.
oh really?
I think, because now that I'm really looking back on the art style and just like the way the
similar?
story is told, it's kind of similar. Freezing was dark, bro.
And then-
Do you
and then-
remember Freezing?
And I barely remember it.
Oh, dude, it's so dark.
Like, I think I only watched it once, and I was like, it's all over the place.
A lot of death, a lot of
I need to rewatch it. I need to stop being a potato.
sexual offending.
But then season 2
Shit
happened.
was crazy.
In season 2, I'm so mad that Crunchyroll has season 2, but doesn't have season 1, because what the fuck is the point?
I mean,
I mean, it doesn't matter. based off of season 2.
Hulu has Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT,
Okay.
but they don't have Super.
I mean, Super's not that important, right?
Oh wait, no, is it Dragon Ball? No, they have Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT, but they don't have Dragon Ball Z.
Hold on, wait. Now it's where it's confusing. You're just gonna skip that because, like, I understand Super. I can let it slide because I'm like, okay, 1, you're Hulu, and 2,
It's fairly new.
it's kind of recent in comparison. Hulu has a lot more older stuff. Yeah, it has some of the newer stuff, but it has a lot of the older stuff. I can let it slide. But now I was like, wait a minute. How are you gonna have GT? You're not gonna have Super. I mean, not Super, Z.
Yeah,
How you gonna?
I'm pretty sure.
But,
Yeah.
but okay.
I'll double check
And then
right now.
season 2 of IS was just like, all right, 15 to 20 minutes are gonna 15 to 18 minutes is gonna be harem, fan fiction, romance, and then the last 2 minutes are gonna be something serious.
You ready to be mad?
Oh God.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Super Broly,
So wait.
and they even have, of course, Dragon Ball Super and the Dragon Ball Super movie, and then this one, of course, you can buy for extra, but the Dragon Ball Evolution,
They have Dragon Ball
the
Evolution.
2009 live action movie of Dragon Ball. Boom. But Dragon Ball Z, the original, not on Hulu.
Yo, don't you know Dragon Ball Z Kai and Dragon Ball Z are the same thing? Didn't you know?
Comedy.
So yeah, read Asu no Yoichi.
Or no.
Because just read it because it does a job at least showing the bare bone basic harem with you're not gonna care about any character, I promise you. Like, can you name a character you actually care about in Asu no Yoichi? Yep, see? No one.
Let me see here. I care about hang on. I care about Yoichi's father.
He was kind of cool. He was kind of cool. No, there's actually Yoichi. There's one thing he did that was kind of cool, where he's able to fight in his sleep damn near perfectly, and the reason why is because his dad used to attack him at night.
His dad was actually low-key awesome.
He was actually kind of cool. Yeah, now he gets his ass beat by his son all the time, but hey, that means he succeeded as a master.
He taught his son how to be good.
He
how to be
sent
not
down-
even just be good, but be better than him.
Yeah, which is what you're supposed to do. If you don't teach your seed to be better than you, then what are you teaching them for? Just so you're gonna say, yeah, I could beat my son in a game of chess. Yeah, you're just teaching him. I can still beat him. I still got it. Maybe for a dumb sport, it's okay to be like, I still got it. But when it's like martial arts, you should be like encouraging your son to beat you. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is enough of that. What was the thing I told you to remind me about? Because I knew there was something funny I wanted to talk about. And it made me laugh. I want to tell them about it. Wait, I remembered. Thank God.
Thank God, because I'm like,
I just remember. Fang Clan.
oh yeah, the
That
Fang
was
Clan.
a
I was
while
like,
ago. So, all right,
like,
hold on, wait.
what?
Let me.
Remind you of what? I don't remember what you told me to remind you of.
We were actually making a tier list the other day of like who is the worst character or in the survivability rate in Fist of the North Star, and we have come to the conclusion that person belonged to Yuta. That's someone else we put before him, but we didn't talk about him until way later.
Yeah.
We were like, Yuta is it Yuta? Yeah, Yuta is the worst ever out of all the villains we've ever witnessed. He was kind of the worst until because we were like, Shin, he could beat his ass.
I'm gonna say Yuta.
Ray, he beat his ass.
Ray beat his ass. Kenshiro could kill his ass.
Yep.
Rao.
Oh, Rao, he's a different. We don't even talk about that. He killed him.
Toki could have killed his ass.
Yep. I'm confident that Shu,
Probably could have killed his ass.
Sheba, I'll give him benefit of the doubt.
Sheba, had he just got him, had he just tricked him long enough, could have got his ass.
Could have get him.
Joggy.
That's the one where we're like, Joggy might be the only person that
Joggy ain't winning no fight
couldn't win. And that's the one where we're like, Joggy's the only one that wouldn't have won. Shoot, we decided that even Fang Clan
could probably even beat Yuta.
could beat Yuta. Now, mind you, yes, we're talking about the entire clan.
The reason why I'm talking about the entire Fang Clan is because realistically, the Fang Clan, there really is no single name besides Dad or Father or Papa.
Yeah, they
and
travel
was just
on
the leader.
and they
of the
travel
Fang
in
Clan.
packs. And I'm gonna let you know, they breed like rabbits.
They're efficient bastards, and they're all men, and yet somehow there's thousands of them.
They don't stop producing.
It's like you see in one episode, like Kenshiro and Ray kill like, I don't know, 70 to 120 guys, and next day it seems like all those guys are just right back there.
like nothing happened.
Oh yeah, we came at you with 300, and you may have killed 150, but now here's 600.
It's like,
Where do you all keep coming from?
how you guys keep recruiting?
This is a desolate area. Where are these people coming from? They're recruiting by the masses, man.
They're quick at recruiting.
Let me tell you something. Even the Chinese army's like, wow, you guys get a lot of soldiers on the day.
Even Rao doesn't recruit that many that fast.
Let me tell you something. Even the United States Army
The military put together.
isn't getting that much recruitment, and the Army will basically be like,
You want a Camaro?
it's like, oh, you have a social security card? You have a social security number? Get in here.
Like, hey, do you like Mustangs? Yeah? Get over here. Come on. You like Mustangs? Get over here.
Get on over here.
You belong on this team. But yeah, like they're ridiculously. I'm trying to think if there's any other. Oh wait, no. Wait, there's also
fucking
another
army.
person.
Are you breathing? Yeah, I am currently breathing. Get on over here. We can use
This is a spot for you.
We got a spot for you. You breathe.
Another person we determined that could beat him is goddamn Joker.
Joker could actually fall Yuta. If you haven't seen Prince of North Star, you'll see Joker way before you see Yuta, but then you'll go look back on Joker and be like, I think even Joker could beat Yuta. Joker was a fast son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was a quick motherfucker.
He was a quick motherfucker who could make use of playing cards and animals.
Yep. And he's really good at manipulating.
Yeah, I still want to know what that bird's used for. I still want to know what that letter is for.
That bird hasn't come yet, and I have a feeling it's going to come near the end of the series. I know we're like, oh, you remember that bird? So we can get hyped.
I remember this bird. I don't know why. I thought he was sending it to Shin. I didn't know he was sending it all the way to this, whoever this is.
I think there is one other person we knew that couldn't beat Yuta. Jackal.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Jackal could, I think.
If he had the devil.
But he would have to plan it out because he's cunning as hell. He's a clever son of a bitch.
But he would need to
But he would have to be ready.
He basically need to use that devil dude, that type of strategy.
Or at least have like TNT. He has that shit on hand, ready to go.
Yeah, he had explosives ready to fucking go.
So if he can get that on Yuta's ass, and Blamsky. Yuta's no Kenshiro. He ain't surviving that. He lost to Ray, who we have determined is a mid-boss fighter.
You know what I really love? How Ray was having such a hard time inside of that raw water that was rushing over his legs. It's like, yeah, I get that it's like muddy water. You can cut boulders. You gonna tell me you can't jump? Oh no! All this muddy water, now I can't jump and fly like I used to. Bullshit, you cut boulders with your hands. I'm pretty sure liquid dirt ain't gonna do shit to you.
That liquid dirt's really heavy.
Yuta could cut through that liquid dirt.
I mean,
He usually cut through it from a distance.
It's still heavy dirt, man. It's some thick dirt. I'm letting you know, man. As a man who's the man of the dirt, I'll let you know, wet dirt is really durable dirt.
I'll let you know. Wet dirt is really durable dirt. That was great. You know, wet dirt is really durable dirt.
It's strong dirt, man. Don't fuck around with it. Some tough son of a bitch, I'll tell you what.
Oh, shit. Wet dirt, so tough son of a bitch. Yeah, sure it is. Yeah, especially for a man who can cut boulders. Solid dirt. Rock hard dirt.
Hey, it's not rock hard dirt. It's just a rock. Trust me, I'm a geologist. I understand. That's just a I know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's just a rock is not dirt. Those things are separate entities.
They're the same, just the rocks more like clumped together.
Yeah. When you get it like look at it like this. Dirt is like if we were like tiny, then yeah, those be some big boulders. But at the same time,
Just like sand. Sand is just
yeah, sand
grinded
is
down rock.
Yeah, got sand. I hate sand.
But anyways, now we gotta recommend anime.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we were doing.
Yeah, we were laughing too hard at the fucking
The dirt,
the fucking liquid
the
dirt.
liquid dirt, man.
That stops a man who could cut through boulders.
Hey, I'll let you know. I've seen a lot of liquid dirt. I did a dirt run, well, a mud run technically.
I did a mud run too. Guess
Yeah.
what? Wasn't that fucking hard?
And that was tough. That was tough for you, easy for me, but it was really tough for you.
I just said it wasn't that hard. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just talking about. Oh, ISO 21's on Crunchyroll now. Lit. I'm watching that.
Bitch, we're supposed to be talking about anime.
Oh, what we doing?
Anime to recommend.
We don't even watch anime.
I know you do.
What are you talking about, bro? Not me. Okay.
So what anime you gonna?
Oh, it is
recommend?
my turn. I get. Oh, did I even save one? What I want to talk about? No, I'm gonna ballpark this one.
Let's see. Do you want me to start?
Oh, you already know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go right ahead while I try to remember what the freak I was gonna talk. I saved it on my phone, and then it logged me out of my account, and now I'm upset.
Oh, that sucks.
So now I gotta go
I
back.
hate it when that happens.
Because I had it
Watch
planned
mine.
out, and I was like, oh, wait. I knew I was going to be drunk a little bit. Let me log in so I can have it ready. All right, go ahead.
So the anime I'm going to recommend to you all there at home or at work
Or on the
or
bus.
at the beach or on the bus or on the train or flying or in somebody's car or driving yourself, because I know some of you out there do drive and watch videos at the same time. It's okay. Not judging. But here's the anime that I would recommend for you
You have fun there?
today or tonight or whenever this comes out. So, it is going to be Ari Fureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest. I think I may have actually recommended this manga at one point in time on this podcast. I don't know. I definitely talked about it with him.
Yeah.
But it is a story about a class of people, group of teenagers that get isekai into another world. The main character gets given a status and an ability that seems pretty much useless.
Oh, yep. You did talk about this
And
before. Yep.
when they all go to a dungeon to try to raise a level so they all become heroes for the kingdom, the main character gets gets in a predicament with all his classmates where there is basically a monster that is too difficult for all of them to handle. And so when they're all trying to gather along and retreat, somebody ends up betraying the main character. I still don't even know who myself. Honestly, the manga hasn't even revealed that person.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know they even made a.
They made an anime. But
Awesome.
so he gets betrayed by one of his classmates. We don't know who it is, but he ends up dropping to the very bottom floor of the labyrinth, where he has to make use of his of the one skill that he does have, and he does it very well, mind you, to the point where he can gain new abilities, become stronger than, of course, he's supposed to be to most people and to actually most of the world. And yeah, so pretty fun little manga. Has some dark turns to it, a lot of comedic turns as well. So, as the anime has progressed out, so far we are at, let's see here. It's 1 season and 26 episodes in. Now, of course, 26 episodes really means that they're at 13. It's just that you have 13 of either dub or sub. So if you want to listen to it with English, English vocals and voice acting, you got your dub. If you want to just listen to it in the way it was originally recorded, but still understand it, then you have the sub.
All right. Yeah, I do recall you mentioning the show actually before.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I kind of want to start watching it myself just because I really did like the manga, and so I feel like it kind of almost looks like they kind of went a little bit further than the manga, like just a tad, or maybe there's some shit that they didn't include in the manga and that they just added into the anime to make it.
I do know that sometimes the funny thing is usually a lot of people look at like certain aspects that aren't really close to the manga, but turns out it's actually in the light novel. And then they just
that's in
the
light novel.
That's what some anime do is they pick up something from the light novel that the manga didn't have, and they throw it in there. And like, there we go. There's a nod to you light novel readers, little bastards.
Little bastards. Bastards.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a show that we've actually both seen, and I had you like a lot, and that one right there is My Next Life as a Villainess. All routes lead to doom. It was a show when we finished it. We enjoyed it thoroughly.
I almost fucked myself up there.
You almost just drank it straight.
I really did. I totally forgot I poured alcohol in that for a second. I was like, I don't have that much left. Cool. I'm about to chug it. I
was gonna make fun of you. I was looking at you. I was gonna like. But yeah, that is a series about I guess we're both talking about isekai, which is funny. It's about, this time, the main character is a whammon, which is actually already not that common in isekai or anime, really in general, nowadays.
There's a manga I gotta recommend now that actually has something that's similar to this particular, but I'll do that in the next one.
What's it called? So basically, it's about a whammon that gets isekai'd into a dating sim. Whoa! The dating sim game that she's played. And guess how she died? Via Truck Chan, because he's always ready to go, getting the job done.
I showed you that manga.
No, it's funny. It's actually it's known in the community that there's this truck-kun. Like that's what they name any truck that ever hits.
Well,
people.
Community. What you need to know is that there's actually a whole manga that's based off of Truck-kun. So check it out. Literally, look it up. Look up manga truck drivers sending people to other worlds.
He's a persistent bastard.
He gets the job done.
But anyway, he gets isekai
into the shit of that kid with that front bumper.
Hey, he got sent there. You know, he got the job done. Did it, boss?
Plan B.
Beat him to death.
There we go.
All
right, let's get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, anyway. Definitely a good isekai, because usually the thing is when she gets isekai into this world, she realizes that the character she is the villainess. So she's the villain of the story, and she figures out, okay, what routes lead, what happens to whatever route I land up on, and regardless, it basically means she either gets exiled or she gets killed. Yeah, she either gets exiled or she gets killed. In 2 routes, I think. 2 of the multiple routes, she either, dies or exiled. But,
she usually, basically the villainess has 2 options. She can either get exiled or she could die. Depending on whichever route happens, she's either going to die or she can get exiled. So
she prepares for both.
She prepares for both, and somehow it ends up, making life pretty good for her.
Yeah, and it turns out because she doesn't act exactly as how the villainess does originally in the story, she ends up making friends on her journey and also basically makes a harem for herself. Now, you might be thinking, what's the harem? Oh, the pretty boys we just see in the beginning? The answer is not just them. It's not just them. She actually ends up getting a harem with about everyone. And let me just let you know, the whammon are bold. They're bold. They're straight to the point. And
that's a soft way of putting it.
she don't get it because she's dumb harem protagonist. But
she dumb harem protagonist.
But this dumb harem protagonist actually has a thing called a personality, is what
a lot of them.
Yeah, which a lot of them. I get it. You'll understand when you never mind. But she has personality in regard to who she is, and she actually seems different from typical harem protagonists I've seen. The only trait she has similar to most harem protagonists are that she's dumb, she's dense, and yeah, I'm a nice girl.
Nice, good girl who likes sweets.
Yep. But she has actually kind of a cool personality. She's actually enjoyable to watch, and
she's a prankster.
Yeah, she's just a fun character to watch. Like, whenever we watch the series,
it's fun.
She's actually a character we actually enjoy. Now, it might just because we're just a bunch of simps and we don't know, but I will never call myself a simp. And what are you doing?
Putting my foot up to the people that would like to call us simps because they can just kiss it. How about that? Yeah, call royalty, bitch.
But yeah. But yeah, it's actually a really good show. You'll enjoy it. The main character is actually cool. The other characters, I don't actually dislike any of the other characters. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. We were actually thinking about it. We actually had no complaints about any other character. They're all awesome. Our favorite character is our boy Nicole. Because he's just a treat. This man has no emotion the entire series. And the most series you get with his emotion at all is that he'll occasionally either smile or...
I'm pretty sure if you were to take all of Nicole's lines throughout the entire anime, it'd fit on one page and it wouldn't even take up the entire page.
It really wouldn't. Like... You get a sometimes you'll think he's gonna say something and he doesn't. I remember there's a scene where like he's like, thanks for spending time with my sister, and I'll get to that one. Like he's saying like, thank you for spending time with my sister. Oh yeah, it's no big deal. I'm like, oh, you must have great parents also. Oh, is that so? And it stays quiet for like 3 to 5 seconds. And I remember when we saw this, we both saw it. My phone was lagging a little bit, but she was just like, I don't know how to make conversation with this guy. And I was just like, so that wasn't my phone being a pain in the butt. And that's weird. And whatnot. And it was funny. And there's also another scene where they're all going to the library. Mind you, this library is just in the most ridiculous spot ever.
Middle of the woods for some reason.
Because they travel.
You gotta go on a hike to go to this library. No wonder why people in the...
It's on the outskirts of town.
In the 1600s didn't read. You gotta... You want to go get some books? You gotta go to the outskirts of town.
Either you have your own personal library, or you gotta go out there. You gotta leave town.
You gotta go for a hike, boy.
You gotta go for a long walk.
You better get. I hope you brought some snacks. Watch out! There's wolves on the way too.
Oh, if you see a bridge. You see something that starts crawling out, don't talk to him, just walk right past him as fast as you can. He's a troll, leave him alone. That's his bridge.
Let me tell you something. If the trees start looking dead, you went the wrong way. You gotta go back the other direction.
Don't talk to any old lady either. Don't do it, it's a trap. If she's in the bed and she looks like she has a long nose and pointy teeth, you definitely hit the wrong place. That's not a library.
It's not a library.
You walked to someone's home.
Yeah, you went to the wrong spot. So yeah, that library, boy. That library was
as they're going,
out of the fucking way.
As they're going, the first two people that are going was going to be Mary and, of course...
You got a climbing rope, right?
And shut up. I'm trying to get through this, damn it. There's a scene where they're all
Nomikai Podcast, everyone. My name is Quintus.
We're going to clap to start. Oh, no.
No.
I got to sync it all from right here.
Oh, no.
But
gotta start over.
Oh, because we're starting from square one. Hey guys, let's start making a drink here. Okay, no, but they started with Mary and the main character, Katarina. They're heading over to the library. Then more of the group shows up together to go there. They're like, say, oh, you're going to the library? You mind if I come? Because they all want to be with the homie Katarina because she is
The homie.
She's a bad bitch. Come on, you got a brunette with blue eyes? Hell yeah. So
they all start joining in,
and
they all have their own dialogue to say.
And the last person that joins is our boy Nicole. And you know what beautiful dialogue my man says? Quincy, let's reenact that scene. All right. Oh yeah, is it cool if I join? All right, is it cool if I join? Is it cool if I join? And then they're in the woods walking over like
Literally everybody, it's like, hey, I'll come with you. You know what? I was actually about to head that way. I'll come with you too.
I'll tag along.
I'll tag along, Nicole.
Walking. He didn't even say. I don't even think he even nodded his head. I think he just stood.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. He just stood there, it was just walking behind him. It's like,
join him. Didn't say a damn thing.
Didn't say a goddamn thing. Just all right. He's tagging along now.
He didn't say. And that's funny. I remember the time they were just like, "Oh, I think my brother's having a good time too. Look, he's kind of smiling. He's eating something." They're like, "Can't you tell? Look at him." They're like, "We can't tell a damn thing."
I can't say a damn thing. You're telling me you see happiness. I see the same face he makes every day.
We were both trying to look too like.
Is it slightly drawn differently? Because I tell you right now,
I can't tell.
Alex, I'm a professional breeder. I can't see shit.
That's actually an inside joke that I don't know what we were talking about too. I think like you said something. I was like, "Trust me, Q, I'm a professional breeder. I can't see shit." Hey Q, guess what I can see? Not a damn thing.
That's all I can see. Not a damn thing. You're right. I ain't gonna say that. Just yeah, a damn thing. You right. I didn't say that, but okay.
I didn't say a damn thing. But yeah, there we go. We did it. We made it. Let's see. How long did it take? An hour and 9 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. We actually did a good job.
We did it.
Yeah, we didn't make it an hour and a half or nearly 2.
You hear that, guys? We're trying to make these a little shorter for you so that you don't have to bear sitting there forever.
And, also, my rendering doesn't take 5,000 years because I don't want to wait that long.
Hopefully one day we'll cut these down to like maybe 45 minutes or 30.
Honestly, I want to aim for 45.
I'm not counting on 30 just because we like to talk.
I'm not
especially
counting
when we're drunk.
I'm not counting on 30 because shoot, even sober, I couldn't do it.
It's like, sober us probably could do it just because
we would have to try hard.
We'd actually be able to stay focused, but drunk us like to go off and trail.
No. That's true, but not true because we've had tangents sober.
Yeah, but
and we always track off and then
we
come back.
Like 10, 15
Except the bad news is we don't usually come back when we're drunk. We just go on to the topic. We try to go back and then we forgot we were talking about that back thing and we're like, yeah. So go check this out, guys.
Yeah, go check that thing out. Go check out that thing. Yeah,
that thing I was talking about.
Check it out.
20 minutes ago. I don't know what that thing is, but we were talking about it.
A big damn foot. What the fuck?
Yeah. Wait, what size you wear? 13?
12 and a half,
I
12
guess.
And a half. 12 and a half would be comfortable, but of course Converse I wear the 13s because they
they're kind of different. Yeah, like for me, like
12s for some reason on Converse are tight.
When I wear Nike,
or no, I wear 12. I wear 12 in a Converse.
With Nikes, I wear
13 and everything.
Nikes, I wear Nikes, I wear 12. These ones I wear actually 10, and then I think like Adidas, I wear 11s.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shoe size is like. It depends on the shoe brand.
It depends on the shoe brand because each shoe brand has their version of shoe size is completely different. It's like, you got an 11 foot. It's like, you have an 11 size foot. It's like, so do you mean my foot's 11 inches long or you have a size 11 foot? Okay.
Damn.
Then you go to another store and it's like, you got a size 10 foot.
All right, let's end this before we end up actually making it to an hour and 30 minutes.
All right, yeah.
Now.
So
please join us again next week, next Saturday.
Oh no, my skin is exposed at my knee.
But
now arousing the.
Yes, you're turning me on too. God damn it, you're turning me on in the future. Who's editing this? But anyway, yes, we always have to record these, of course. Next time we're actually gonna record this is gonna be on Tuesday, next Tuesday, because that's when I actually get off work in the morning this time.
Isn't it called Tuesday because this was the second day of the week?
Huh? Yeah. No. It's technically the third.
Oh, because it's Sunday?
Yeah. technically.
But do you think businesses made it Tuesday because it was the second day of the business week?
I don't know. Who cares?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna record that on Tuesday. But it'll of course be right back on on the
Monday. Mono, sing it. Okay. Anyway.
Stop distracting me. I'm trying to do this like a professional. So join us back again on August 8th.
August 8th.
That's when we'll be right around back because this is going on
right around
first.
back.
I remembered. I'm not gonna be lazy. I promise.
No lazy.
And we will see you guys next time.
See you guys next time.
Say bye, Quincy.
For the Nomikai Podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Konbanwan.
Actually, wouldn't it just be Jane because this is going up in the afternoon.
I mean, I guess
it's
you could
night
say,
right now, but it's gonna be.
Well, in the video it would make sense because it's Konbanwan because it's night for us.
Yeah.
I guess I could just be like sayonara.
I'm gonna say Jane because I am gonna see you later.
Sayonara, baka.
Damn, why you gotta call my fan base? Actually, well, all 12.
I gotta call all 12 of my fan base bakas.
All 3 that are gonna watch it. Never mind. Bye. Bye. See ya. Leaving.